Hello and welcome to my first OU laddering video. We're actually just going to be laddering OU with a serious team. So this team has a banded Tyranitar, choice band Tyranitar with Pursuit, Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, and Earthquake. It's missing Crunch, but it doesn't. It's a good rocker, I've found. Interesting, and there are other places, admittedly, I could fit rocks onto this team, but I really don't think it needs Crunch. I haven't, in my experience, I haven't ever needed Crunch over Pursuit yet. Now this team did used to be significantly different, but it's evolved, but it's a lot better now. Then we have an Excadrill, Earth Plate, Adam, and then just regular EVs, Earthquake, Iron Head, Swords Dance, Rock Slide. This Rock Slide isn't really standard, I don't think, but it does help it with basically making it near uncheckable after it gets a +2. There's not very many things that can switch in. Not even Intimidate Mons, because most of them are neutral to at least one thing, and he's still a +1, and it's just really scary. It's a really, really, really scary Pokemon. This is literally just directly ripped from Smogon Heatran. Really good Pokemon, amazing in OU. Does a lot of things well. Banded Koko is... I love Banded Koko. I think it does do its job extremely well. It's a great late game cleaner, and will just provide a good accent to Excadrill. This is a very physical heavy team, despite having equal amounts of physical and special attackers. The main brute force. All the special attackers are part utility. Anyways, you can see just Smogon, Rotom-Wash, which is great for this team, as with this team's big three, they're all water weak, has 3 water weaknesses, 1 neutrality. Also, Koko resists fighting, which is great, because these guys are also all weak to fighting. And then Tangrowth is neutral. Rotom, yeah, he's my only fighting resist on the entire team, which is kind of really scary, but it's fine. It really has not been a problem so far. It's just something that I've kind of noticed. Rotom and Tangrowth are both water resists, and Rotom's just really good, I've found. I've never really used it before, but I've really loved it when trying out this team. And then Tangrowth is very standard. I've used this exact set before in a video, I believe. So let's get it started. We're not going to be ever doing OU Blitz, probably, for the simple reason that I'm just find it a lot harder to commentate with OU Blitz, because it's always going so much faster, so I have to focus on the game. So here we have an interesting team. I really want Rocks in this game, as it'll basically neuter the Volcarona, put good chip on Zapdos, and it'll get rid of Multiscale on D-Knight. So leading Rock seems like a really good idea. I don't think that Absol can Oko me. It might be superpower. I hope it is. Okay, so that's actually a major problem for me. But I do have the opportunity just to get Excadrill in here and just kind of click Earthquake. I'm gonna click Iron Head. He really doesn't have a switch in for Iron Head, which is a really good thing. Volcarona, so Zapdos comes in, he might get the static on me. He does. That's really stupid. That's a 30% chance. But alright, so that is I lovingly refer to this as Scum Zapdos. We're gonna click he clicked a Thunder Wave. I'm actually gonna click Sword Stance. I'm gonna try and make this work, because I don't see a way for him to exactly beat me per se. I'm gonna click Rock Slide. We're gonna see how much it does here. I might be able to get rid of Zapdos. I'm not 100% sure. I am able to get rid of Zapdos, but now Excadrill's gone. But at least I got something out of that. In comes Volk, and I'm gonna go hard Heatran. I'm gonna Fiery Dance. I'm gonna click Protect in case they're hidden by our ground, because that is a thing that exists. If they QD, that's going to be a... Alright, so they don't. They go into Drill Run. So we're going to hard Rotom here, because that thing's going to click Drill Run, and then I can... Rotom gets basically a free Will-O-Wisp, because Volcarona is not coming in. Whatever they do here, I'm just unless Absol comes in. So actually I want to click Hydro, because I was about to say because Hydro will Oko Lycanroc, but that exists, that works. Let's see, yeah, I do, if I switch in Tran here, and I do get a free Earth Power. I do get a free Earth Power here. He can't switch, which means Lycanroc's just dead. That's good for me, because he gets locked into Outrage. I get my free Earth Power there. Volcarona can't come in. Most of these Pokemon don't want to come in. The only one I can think of that can actually really easily deal with Heatran is either Absol, or if Dragonite comes in right here, that tells me that it's Earthquake Dragonite. Which case I'm going to go Tangrowth, because I don't know if he has Fly, I don't know if he's Bounce or not. So he's actually Super Power Dragonite. I'm going to click Knockoff right here. That will see if it's C or not. So Knockoff did that much to Exeggutor. I'm just going to click Knockoff again, because I don't see what it can do to me. Sludge Bombs can do 43, which is actually quite a lot. Which means I want to go into Heatran and get the very free Poison Immunity. So Sludge Bomb does not do anything. I'm going to click Lava Plume, which is very free, as he has... The only resist he has to Lava Plume would be D-Knight, who, you know, is also immune to Earth Power. So, yeah, that's right. Because Volk takes neutral from both. Dragonite comes in. Now it's going to click Superpower. Actually, I want to go Koko here. Because it's actually going to click Ice Punch. I just want to click get the U-turn into Tran again, because I want to see what it clicks. Because that Ice Punch, I'm going to Protect here just to get some leftovers back before switching into whatever I'm going to switch into. In comes the Absol Mega, which is going to want a Superpower again. And I'm going to go ahead and just sack Excadrill here, because I know he's not doing anything for the rest of the game. And I kind of want to click... I'm going to go into Banded Koko. I'm going to U-turn out right here again. Because I'm in a very precarious situation right now. I actually don't know if I can win this game or not. So Dragonite wants to come in still. So I'm going to go into Tangrowth. And Rotom still hard walls Volk, so I think it's important to keep that in the game. And so does Tran, though. But how do I beat this? That's the question. Superpower does... Oh, Superpower does that much. Now I want to come in. I want to just click Brave Bird here. I know it's scary. Okay, if Volk comes in right here, I just want to go hard Tran. Because I really... And I'm just going to go ahead and click Lava Plume, because I really don't... I really want to save that Koko. I need to save it for Dragonite. Problem is that Dragonite might have E-Speed. I got a really lucky burn there. That was a huge win for me. That might win me the game. Because I'm going to Protect here. He reveals Earthquake, which means I'm just going to hard Rotom right here. He probably predicts this and clicks Superpower, but it's still the safer play. He does not predict this. And he doesn't just end up forfeiting. So that's nice. That's a good win. That's a good first win. So we'll see. That works well. I do like the team. I don't think that was my best showing with it, but it does, like, it's still very early. This is my first day with the team. As we see what should be another pretty good game. I think that game really suffered, the last game, from me not. The reason I struggled so much with last game was because I didn't get rocks up. If I'd gotten rocks up, that game would have been a lot easier. Like, Volcarona would have been completely different, and it wouldn't have even been there, meaning that I would have, like, safely had R-Wash, just basically to sack late game, and Koko would have just dominated more. It would have been nice to have rocks up in that game. Like, it would have been really nice. I want to lead Rotom here because I can basically do whatever I want with it. If Venusaur comes out like I was thinking, then I can just kind of Volt Switch away into designated Venusaur counter Tangrowth. In comes Giga Drain. Now I want to go into Heatran. I just wanted to see if he had. Now we're in a Lava Plume. In comes his own Heatran, which I want to go Rotom on. And then I have a pretty free Hydro Pump right about here. Okay, we're gonna Volt Switch again. We're just trying to get Chip on the Venusaur. Not much he's gonna be able to do. If I basically just do this over and over again, I'm gonna click Earth Power right here. We're gonna see if he brings in Heatran again, because I want him to do that. I think he's going to. Ooh, Gliscor comes in. That's new. Now, I enjoyed that, but they're going to go Heatran again, so I'm going to actually hard into Rotom. Either that or they click Earthquake, or Gliscor clicks Swords Dance. Either way, of course I miss. I always miss. Like, I have the worst luck with this move. Facade makes me kind of want to go T-Tar. And I'm going to Stone Edge against my better judgment. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to go into Rotom again. And I want to sack Rotom because I just don't see him doing much in this game. He was a safe start, but just... Oh, so that tells me something interesting. That tells me that he potentially doesn't have... We're going to see if he has Earth Power. That's why it tells me that he potentially doesn't have Earthquake on his Gliscor, which is huge for many reasons. Not exclusively. I want to get rocks up here if I can. We're going to do it right now. But it's huge for many reasons, not exclusively the fact that means that this is a safe rocks for me. Yes, that confirms that this is a safe rocks. And Fusion Bolt means I want to try and get Koko in, unless he Earth's Power, because that's probably what he's going to do. Yep. Alright, so that means, so I survive that. I'm going to U-turn. Into Rotom, who probably gets killed. No. Oh, right, I forgot about Terrible. Very free rock slide, because I'm thinking Zapdos might want to come in here. And then Rock Slide is probably going to kill Kyurem anyway. It's super effective, so... Like, okay, so actually Gliscor comes in. And I don't think that's going to kill. It's not. I always forget if he's weak. I always forget he does not resist Steel. Which means I'm tempted to Swords Dance here. Because I don't know what his fourth move is. But looking at his team, he has just generally very poor ways of dealing with Excadrill, even non-speed boosted Excadrill, because I doubt that's timid Heatran. I doubt that was plus speed, yeah. So, and then we're going to Iron Head against Venusaur. I don't know if it will not KO. But Iron Head again is very free. Yeah, Excadrill is a very powerful Pokemon. I genuinely think it's one of the scariest Pokemon to play. I want to keep Excadrill in play here because he ruins Lele. Like, he demolishes Lele. Now, Tran does nothing, so we're sacrificing him to the Earth Power. Actually, the Ice Beam comes in, which means I have a very free Lava Plume against anything that for some reason wants to come in. Don't know why he'd do that, but he did. I was sacrificing the Heatran there, because I don't need it anymore. We're Lava Pluming. If he reveals Earthquake on Gliscor this late in the game, that's like the stupidest thing. Right, Lava Plumed. I'm disappointed that this person exists, because he had multiple chances to beat me. Like, just straight up just to beat me. And he took... You want to know how many? He took 0 of them. We're going Iron Head. We're going to see how much it does. We're going to see if it flinches. I'm super lucky. We're going to see if it flinches again. It does not flinch, but Tangrowth might win. Tangrowth might have won this. He roosted. Super surprised that didn't KO. Facade does 38%. This is a very interesting game. We're going down to the wire here. Come on. I think I can win this. This will be interesting, because I'll have to play this right, because I have Leaf Storm, but I can't play Leaf Storm until very late. Oh, right, Psychic Surge. That means he can do a lot more. This is definitely an interesting Psychic does Okomi, unfortunately. Dang. That's sad. Well, here we go. Alright, looking at his team, rocks are not nearly as necessary this game. And he has two major roadblocks for Excadrill in Rotom-Wash and Skarmory. I mean, as well as Garchomp too, really. Like, I mean, a lot of this is not an Excadrill from the team. I'm gonna have a lot of problems with this team. So I kind of want to lead my own Rotom-Wash here. I'm will-wisping here, because nothing wants this. Nothing wants to switch in to a Rotom-Wash will-wisp here. Not even his own Rotom-Wash, because he doesn't, T-Tar doesn't want to switch in. I'm not gonna risk doing a Hydro Pump here. I don't need the damage. I'm gonna Volt Switch out. Like, I got my Wisp, which is more than what I needed. I'm gonna go to Tangrowth. So I'm just gonna do a cool 19%. I really could have gone. I didn't really think about that at the moment, but that would have been a really good time for me to go. Would have been a really good time for me to go into Excadrill. Because I would have had a very free Iron Head there. I'm going to knock off here, get rid of whatever he has. I don't believe Brave Bird Okos me. Cannon Power Fire. He does have a Rocky Helmet. I'm glad I got rid of that for Excadrill. That frees up a lot of stuff for Excadrill. Brave Bird does unfortunately Oko me, which is a surprise. I want to Volt Switch off here. Garchomp coming in would be a surprise to say the least there, because I don't really think that he wants to. I'm putting Excadrill in here because of to apply pressure. Because that Garchomp coming in shows me that I have a very open entrance for Rotom-Wash to come back in, who can, again, just very, very freely Will-O-Wisp here, because I can't stress this enough, that he has nothing that wants to actually take a Rotom-Wash defog. I want a defog here. I don't know how much Edge does to Rotom, but it doesn't Oko. Unless that's banded, and it's not banded. And we outspeed. Edge does 20%. Yeah, okay. We're Volt switching out into our own Tyranitar. We're getting rocks up just to get rocks up. Oh, again, I really could have gone Excadrill there. I didn't really think about that. That superpower is interesting. I get another free Volt Switch here. Now that's gone. And I want to put Banded Koko in, because I have a feeling that even his Garchomp really doesn't want to come in on Banded Koko. I'm just gonna click Brave Bird. Garchomp does not want this. He does not want. Yeah, I figured he did not want that at all. Yeah, that's not good for him at all. He really was not prepared for that. Yeah, I figured that'd be a hard fight, but Banded Koko really can put in a lot of work sometimes. Brave Bird is really nice coverage for it. Does a lot. It's really really solid damage. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, and stay tuned for more Imaginary Studios. This has been Ape711 signing off.